any email address if you want. C proxmox.local. Okay, I'm going to give it a host name. At a later point, I will install another virtual machine, which I'm going to call Proxmox VM2. And I will actually do a video on how to perform live migration. But on this video, I'm just going to focus only on Proxmox VM1. I'm not going to show you how to install a VM2 on this video. The next video, I will probably just install another Proxmox server, have it pre-installed, and then I will show you how to enable the clustering and then perform live migration. So in this case, I'm going to change the fourth octet of the IP address to something else, like 101, so that I know it's server 1. Click on, I keep it everything defaults, but you can change this if you want. In this case, since I selected bridge mode on the VM, it basically contacted the DHCP server and then got an IP address. But in this case, I want to set a static IP address. I don't want the IP address to be changing all the time. Okay, I'm going to click on next. Okay, so now it's going to go through the installation process of the Proxmox server. It's going to take a few moments. Okay, you can see some of the features that it provides. Live migration, so you can move your running servers from one physical host to another without any downtime. So that's pretty good, and you're getting it free. As well as I'll show you how the web console looks like. It has a pretty nice web-based console, unlike VMware or other hypervisors where you may need to install a client application. Although VMware actually have a web client, but you may not be able to run all the features on the web client. But in this case, totally web client based. Okay, we are pretty close. Okay, 99%. Okay, so we're done. So I'm just gonna click on reboot here. Just gonna reboot this VM. That didn't take a long time, which is good. So now we're in the grub menu here. I'm gonna press enter so that it goes quicker. Okay, so we have our server ready. So it's saying, welcome to the Proxmox virtual environment. Please use your web browser to configure the server. Connect to, it gave me a URL basically with my IP address. So make sure if you're accessing this web URL from a different computer, make sure that the firewalls allow that. But usually in most cases it does, so it shouldn't be an issue. So I'm just gonna go to my browser here and try to go there. believe I'm correct. Let's try. Okay, since it's in a test machine, I don't have a trusted certificate at this point. I'm just gonna say I understand the risk, add exception, and here you go. I'm back. I'm the login screen of the Proxmox web GUI here. So I'm gonna use root and the password that I chose during installation. Click on login, and I'm in. Here is my server. So now I can create VMs if I want, and I can basically upload ISO files and then install an OS. So let me see if I can. So you have different tabs here. Uh, Summary, you can see how the server is doing, what services are running, network configuration here. So you see my IP address here. So it created a basic bridge interface. The DNS information, you can modify this information here, and time information, so you can configure time settings here. So you start for logging, history, and you can get some subscription with the support if you have any. And then it's the local data store here, and I'm gonna click on the content, and I will upload an ISO file so that I can create some virtual machines on this Proxmox V here. So I'm gonna click on select the ISO, and let me go to my download directory, and I'm gonna do CentOS 6.3 minimal installation and upload. So it's uploading the CentOS ISO. Okay, this in my home network is basically sitting on this machine, so that's why it's so fast. Okay, so I have the ISO uploaded, so I'm just gonna create a new VM here. So click on this. Actually, there's an icon here that you can use. Create a VM and create a, I think, container. So Proxmox not only provide you the ability to create KVM based VMs, you can also create OpenVZ VMs, which is basically kind of container, virtual container that it creates on top of the existing OS. So I usually like the KVM, which gives better performance. So I'm going to create a VM here. So I'm going to give it a name as CentOS 1. Don't have a resource pool yet, so I'm just going to choose any. Click on next here. And I'm going to say Linux. Yeah, that should do it. And ISO image, I uploaded that and select that. You can even use your physical CD drive on the VM. Next. Hard drive, I'll keep it as, I don't need too much here, so I'm gonna say 6 gigabyte. I will keep it SCSI, but you can change it if you want, And you have the option to change whatever disk you want. You can make it as VMware image format or RAW if you want. I can keep it RAW in this case, but if you know that you have a Proxmox environment and you want to migrate some VMs to the VMware environment, you may want to choose VMDK, and then that'll give you better migration ability. And keep it as everything is default here. CPU, I'll keep it default, but I can change the CPU type if I want, but I will keep it as default. And memory, 512 should be good enough. I like E1000, so I'll choose E1000, but you could keep default if you want. Okay, I'll keep it as bridge device for now. Finish. So now it's gonna create the VM here. and I'm gonna start this VM. Okay, so you see the status running here. So now I can see the information, hardware, options, and monitor, backup. I can back up a VM if I want, take a snapshot, and a lot of settings are there. Just gonna click on right click here. See if I can open the console if I have Java working. Unfortunately, I don't have Java enabled. Let me see if I can enable it. Yes, I can. Click on yes. Okay, let's see. Okay, so you're in the VM installation menu here, so I can install the VM. I'm not going to go through the CentOS installation, but you can definitely try it out and let me know if it helps you. And at a later time, I will basically create a video where I will show how to perform live migration and cluster configuration. For now, I'm just going to end the video. Thanks for watching the video.